Three. Yo, 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 yo. It is the GPS podcast. I'm your host, Larry Keith. Man, I'm back in here again with a good interview. I got a person that's new to the GPS family. Shout out to Dre Sweat for, I would say, using that word, networking. He connected us. But with connecting us, I followed her page and oh yeah, Shotty got some talent, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give her props, you know what I mean? She got everything going right. And with they skits, you can see why the numbers are doing what they're doing. I'm not gonna go into any more. I'm just gonna break it into this. This is GPS interview on the GPS network. I got somebody who says they are a brand ambassador. I got somebody who said that a content creator. I got somebody who what was it, modeling or something like that. And look, she corrected me because when we turned the cameras on, she said this is not makeup. I said, oh my bad, I apologize. I apologize. We got somebody in here multi-talented, man, and I thank you for coming in from the Delta. I know about that place. Hey, it's very hot down there in the summertime. So, hey, she somehow made her way up here to Ole Miss, Oxford area, and ever since then, she's getting it in. She's making way. Now, look, if I butcher this name, she gonna let me know because I see the eye contact we got. But how's you doing, Miss Laraneisha? I see I got it right. Miss Laraneisha Lashaye, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Man, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to just pull up on me. It's a surprise, like I said, even with the Dre Sweat interview. I'm not trying to bring him up because he ain't got nothing to do with this, but it's just a surprise to be able to be in a situation where I can talk to somebody who's actually a real life entrepreneur. Like I've been following your skits since I've been following Dre Sweat, which are working out with each other, but like you really are doing your own thing. I like just asking right now, what got you into that content lane?
I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to start on my own, like maybe back in 2020, and it just wasn't working out because I couldn't find my lane.
Mm-hmm.
So I had kind of just like gave up on it. But then, like, of course, I had met Dre, and he asked me to do a video, so I did the video, and I just kept like doing it when he asked me, and I just got comfortable. So I felt like, hey, like, yeah, I can keep doing it. This like my things I kept doing.
Yeah. Now you said 2020. Wasn't that like the COVID time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I saw. Yeah. I could pretty much see because I remember that time and era when everybody was pretty much trying to not necessarily come up with a plan to make money because it was money being given to us and we couldn't go nowhere. You know what I mean? We in the house, so yeah. It was pretty hard, but you said you stopped and you met Dre Sweat. With meeting him and making that content, how was that like a motivational boost for you?
I just saw somebody like dedicated, and I saw like how hard he worked. I'm like, man, I want to be dedicated like that. I want to, put effort into, doing something that I love. And I just saw how hard he went. So I just like, hey, walked in his footsteps and it happened.
Yeah. Now, the cool part about that is, because I say this word a lot, networking, because it means a lot to me. But with you, like I said, I know you're from West Tally, right? But right now we are in what they call the old Oxford, Ole Miss, University of Mississippi. We are in this region right now. You know what I mean? Coming from West Tally, and I I know some people down there. I know some people in Tally. Like I'm from I hooped in the Clarksdale area. You know what I mean? Like I know how that area is. Just coming from West Tally and having talent, but in such a small population. How is the networking down there? Because like I said, I looked at some of your videos and I don't know if these guys are from that area, but it seems like that networking works good.
I I wouldn't say that. Like, yeah, I had like the last video I posted. The guy was from West Sally, but people not really supportive down there. Like, if I go look at the video, I might have 7, 10 people from my area to react to the video. So like, I don't really network with people down there, and I just like the support is not there. But just keep going.
But is that because would you say that's because of the small population? Not bashing it for being small, because like I like my baby mama, she's from Mount Bayou, so it's like I know how it is with you could be the standout person from somewhere, and it's like instead of supporting, I'd rather just not and add my 2 cents. Do you like feel that sometimes?
Yeah, I feel like it's feeling it. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Like, they just don't support like nobody from there. Family.
I think I know what it is. I think you're gonna have to like. I think you're literally gonna have to like blow. Not saying you're not blown up now, but I feel like once you get that following behind you and that money behind you, all of a sudden we've been knowing her since she was yay high and all this. But not to get off West Tally, but just to switch up from just being from West Tally, but being in this area and just the opportunity that presented itself. Like, what could you say about that? Like, how did you get to Oxford? That's what I want to know.
Man, I had a little situation, and it caused me to move back home. So I had went back to West End, and I was like, man, I don't know where I'm finna go next. I was finna move to South Haven, and I was like, I'm just gonna move to Oxford, just to have something different. And I just came here, like, I don't know, I just came to Oxford.
Ooh,
like,
I feel like that was a good choice though. That's all.
It was. I always say like it was a God. I always say I feel like moving to Oxford, like it's a God thing, but yeah.
Yeah. So with the content that you create and how can I say this and not seem like I'm coming off like the skits that Dre be making? With the content that you be making and you having a large following, I know you got a lot of guys following you. I know you got a lot of guys in your inbox, and I want to make content, you know what I mean? Hey, come on, man, let's link up, you know what I'm saying? All that. How do you deal with that? Like weeding out the actual people who's like I'm really trying to do something with you rather than trying to, you get what I'm saying? Have somebody like, man, really fuck that content. I'm just trying to be next to her. How do you weed out through that and decipher through all that matrix that's, because I know it's there, you know what I mean? So how do you deal with that?
I mean, sometimes I don't even respond. Like, if I respond to somebody that asks me about a video, it's because I feel like, well, maybe this person is genuine. Or somebody might hit me up and they got a following. I'm like, okay, well, I see they do content, so I can work with them. But like, if I look on your page and you ain't doing no content for real, and you just somebody random, like, I'm not even gonna hit you back because I already know what it's about.
Right. So like, just being in this space of content land and just, you know, how would you say? I would give you an example. For me, I could go try to make content right now, and it's just so easy. Like, they'd be like, oh, yeah, I'll network with you. You know what I mean? I'm just ugly old Larry. But then with you get what I'm saying, it's so like with weeding that out, do you feel like you miss out on certain opportunities, or is it just a nip in the bud, water under a bridge, keep on going?
Sometimes I be feel like, you know, it might be an opportunity I'm missing out on, but I don't want to risk it. Like, you know, just go ahead, like, just.
Yeah, I feel like that's the smart thing to do because, like I said, as we was talking earlier, I know you said you had a kid, and
I got kids with this.
Well, when it doesn't matter. You are a mother, right? You know what I mean? And just being in this lane with everything that you're doing, how is it with raising? Like, not saying it's hard to raise a kid, but like, is it with time with the kid and making content? How do you juggle that?
Basically, I don't know, I just do it. Like, my kids, like, when I'm doing content, they right there.
Yeah.
And so like
you feel like you got a good supporting cast to where it's the point where it's like you don't have no worries or anything like that.
definitely don't have no good support. Like I said, I just do it because like I be feeling like I ain't got no choice. So I just put the two together and just do it. Like I'm gonna focus on my content, but I'm gonna focus on my kids too. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, that right there would be considered sacrifice.
Yeah.
But just asking off of the three talents. Well, not even. I don't even want to minimize you because that you're not familiar with NBA 2K. But like I want to give you as many badges as I can. But just with all of the things that you can get paid off of, for as with content creating, which is what you're doing now, with modeling, with brand and brand ambassador and so. Like, how do you choose which lane to stay in, or do you just take it all in one force?
Take it all in one force.
Yeah. Is that a hard thing? Because I can't lie. Like right now, I'm trying to, as in where I'm at right now, I'm trying to. I'm like I was telling Dre, I don't want to really much be on the camera. I'm trying to have a network where I just have people on the camera and I can just be the producer and be out of the way. So like, what is your ultimate goal through what making it like I was telling him, I know it's about the money, but the money's going to come. But what is your ultimate goal through making this content? Like, what do you want out of it?
I want to go far. Like I'll be telling people, like, I want to be the next Taraji. Like, but like I ain't gonna say like I ain't trying to be Taraji, but like when making this content and everything else that I'm trying to do, like I want it to be big. I want people to like remember my name. I want them to like be able to cut TV. I don't know about Laraneisha today. Like this basically like what I'm
that sounds like a good show to watch.
Yeah.
and just asking over that and just pinging off of what I was saying with Dre, coming up with the content, how often in your mind is it just running through like skits that you can come up with, or shoots that you can book, or brands that you can capture? Like how often throughout the day is that on your mind?
It's on my mind all day, honestly. But like it's hard to come up with skits. And like when it comes to like to the modeling thing, I just like we want people to book me, honestly. Like it ain't really took off yet for real.
Yeah.
But like with that, just waiting on people like to start booking for real, like and to know that I'm serious. But like the content, like trying to come up with ideas and come up with skits, like on my mind all day. But sometimes just be hard to come up with the perfect idea.
You know what? While we are here, this might be a segue to something else. You might need to download this app called ChatGPT. I'm telling you, whatever you're thinking, all you have to do is literally just press the microphone and just speak it into it, and it'll remember it and put it in a way that can actually like help you set out the skits, you know what I'm saying, and do all that. So you might need to look into that, because I know how it is with sitting all day. And do you know how hard it is? Like, for example, like before I had these interviews and was trying to book them, I'm just sitting up, I'm like, I can interview this person, I can interview this person, I can interview. So I can get that, man. So just a question that I really want to ask, besides what do you want out of this? Is this fun?
Yes. Like you have your days, but
But a question that I had, I like try to ask anybody who has a big mass following. I'm trying to get back to the point so where I have a following, but knowing that you have the following that you have, do you feel like sometimes you gotta watch what you say or protect certain things or keep a certain image or whatnot?
Yeah, I definitely trying to keep my face card clean. I ain't gonna about it. But sometimes I'm like, man, I don't care. But I be thinking about like, nah, because like not only am I trying to keep my face part clean, but I know like who I'm connected to. So I just be like, I'm just gonna not say certain stuff because I got certain other people connected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
with the umbrella that you're under, who's like the favorite person you like to do skits with? You can't say Dre. You gotta take him out of the way, hey, because I feel like he's a cheat code. You know what I mean? So now,
You really ain't nobody else. Oh no, like, you really ain't nobody else. Like for real, that I mean, I can just be like, I enjoy doing skits with them. I really don't know. Like I don't know.
Y'all might need to just honestly, y'all might just need to just get y'all own show. Like y'all bounce off each other, y'all vibe off each other, y'all know the direction to go. Not saying this is my idea. I'm just saying if I was just looking at some stuff, man, I feel like y'all should get some type of show where even if it's y'all on YouTube, and I'm not saying this is a thing, having a fake family or whatnot, but it's so many people who is just on YouTube right now, you know what I mean? I feel like the way y'all vibe, y'all can bounce off each other and do that, man.
Something to look into.
So what's next for you?
Building my YouTube, like I'm finna. Well, I have already started like doing like blind dates, coming up with pranks. You know, just to build my YouTube up, cause like I do want to be big on YouTube too, not just like posting on Facebook, but like YouTube and other socials, like.
Right. With that, and that's something that I'm learning. I'm in the midst of doing right now. In the midst of making content and also trying to build your fan base up, or is you learning the ropes and starting like to kind of understand the algorithm and how people think for is when it comes to content?
I am.
Is that a like a new feature or a cool thing to have now? Like sometimes, like for example, I would say you make content, you might see somebody else making the same type of content that you're making. And instead of just looking at the content you're making, you're kind of looking at them like, oh, I see the camera angle that they use. I see how they edit this out, and and all that. Are you like kind of taking notes from that type of stuff?
Not really.
You got it. I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna say I got it, but I don't really be like, I watch a lot of content. Like this is all I ever done, but I don't really be like dissecting their videos and trying to, I don't really be doing all that.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Take notes from it, because with the notes that you can get from it and the talent that you have, man, the sky is the limit. So with coming to an end of this, right now where you stand in the content land, not asking are you happy with yourself, but are you satisfied with where you're at right now?
Definitely not.
So I guess the next move is just grind, right?
Yeah. I gotta like produce more. I gotta, get myself out here so people can know like, yeah, like she for real. And so definitely not.
I respect that. Coming to the end of the GPS podcast, another interview. This is gonna be a gem because she's new to this, and I can tell. But once she breaks that shell, like I said, I've been in this situation. Like, I'm not even making that comparison or anything, but I had an interview with Glorilla, and she was the same way. Like, she was new to everything. But the thing was, she was so shiny to the point. She had I forgot what freestyle it was that she had dropped. It was with the whole group of the girls and whatnot, but her verse was the hardest one. I got the interview with her. She didn't have no PR team, just straight raw. That interview after she signed with Gotti hit like that. I can't even tell you how much it was, but it was enough for Spotify to keep sending me a check or whatnot. But then she got older, it fades away. What I'm trying to tell you is you have that the same way she didn't know when I was talking to her and I was asking her questions and she was like, like you have that talent. So don't be discouraged. Keep grinding. Like I said, you got the following. You just got to make the decision if you want it. Right. And like I said, this interview I promise you, years from now, people gonna look back at this interview and you might be signed with somebody or doing your own thing, but they gonna be like, damn, she was on here. So I appreciate you for coming, and I look forward to seeing y'all make content, but especially you and what you got for going on in the future. So, oh yeah, no problem. So coming to the end of the GPS podcast, I appreciate y'all for checking in. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, all the extra stuff that y'all do. Leave comments. I don't care. It'll be right here.